okay, boys, there's nothing that says, we can't help out at home with the cleaning, right? We can lift a broom or a mop. And I admit, for us, cleaning is relatively easy because it's just the two of us and the pup. I get it. Some homes have children, toys and homework, clothes, and a life. So I concede that it's not as easy for everyone. But still, part of the Renaissance man ideal is being able to fend for yourself, right? Yep. Make a meal. Clean your studio apartment. Your apartment, your condo, your house. Right? Independence. Not just financially, but just to live. Right? To be able to do things for ourselves. Even if there are others who are willing to do them for us, right? Still gotta know how to do some of those things. Like change a tire in a car, change a battery. Which brings me to those things aren't being made the same, so I get that. Those skills are now perishable because we've evolved and our technology has evolved. And so some of those skills are now perishable skills. But you know what? Good to have it and not need it, then need it and not have it. So I say, still pretty cool to know how to change a battery at minimum in a car and the tires, because I don't think those two components are going anywhere anytime soon with the technology advancement. But look, just wanted to chit chat with you while I clean up a little bit. Yeah. See how you guys are doing out there. So I've got a question. Mop first, then dust? Or dust first, then mop? What do you think? Clearly, based on the fact that things fall from what you're dusting to the floor, or the possibility for that is there, some would argue, dust first, mop second. But what if you're using one of these high-speed, static dusters that captures everything and nothing hits the floor? Then, is it mop first, then dust? I don't know. Just throwing it out there. Giving you something to think about. It's one of my troops back in the day used to say, give me something to chew on, Sergeant P. Those were the good old days. But seriously, guys, right? well-rounded man has to be able to fend for himself. Right? Yeah, well, at least I think so. I mean, just imagine the cost of doing or paying for things to be done for you that you can do. I mean, why incur the expense? And I get it. There are variables to everything. When I say variables, I'm talking about life getting a vote, right? So there are folks who truly don't have the time. And that's a conversation for another time too. About time, right? Making time. But I get it. I get it. But for those who have 30 minutes, if you've been controlling the mess at home, you know, not just letting it pile up, if you've been doing that, then basically you're just maintaining, right? Just maintaining. But I don't know. Is it easier said than done? Not sure. Not sure. Throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Cook a meal. And I'm not talking boiling some eggs, guys. Cook yourself a meal. Pick up something from the store, not necessarily out of a box. And try something. Cook yourself a meal. Yeah? Cook yourself a meal. Open up a bottle of one of your faves, or mix yourself one. Right? This is a where it happens station for the most part. I do some editing down in the office, but for the most part, I can do a lot of it right here. And as I'm doing, put on your favorite jams. You know, entertain yourself while doing it. It doesn't have to be so serious. We have to do it because the consequences, folks, if we don't, I don't have to tell you. Right? Crazy. Anything here in the little den area. Super easy to clean too, but just gotta clean it. There's a little fur bucket. She has full range of the house. So literally and figuratively, she's everywhere. So I cheated though. I already have dishes loaded and being washed. Got a few things in the sink. Actually, no, I did those too. Not gonna show you cleaning the bathrooms, but I'll show you that I did. See, here we go. Simply because I know you know what cleaning the bathroom looks like. Just like any other place in the house, but you get the idea. I don't think you need to see that. And oh yeah, one other thing. I'll show you here in a second. Try to get this piece of leaf. You have help. There's Boo, instance. And Boo's sister is probably stuck somewhere down there because I don't understand. They're so smart, but they get stuck. Wrap up. And here, my mom always told us, make sure your house is clean because you never know when someone is going to pop in. It's 2. Number 1, though, was always, always, always make your bed. And it's interesting that she did that because, I don't know if you've heard, the Admiral giving a commencement speech. I forgot his name off the top of my head. But one of the first things he said to the students when telling them 10 things he learned during his years as a Navy SEAL. And one was, and this was during training, always make your bed. And the philosophy is, if you have a crappy day, you can come home to a made bed, and even more interestingly, one that you made. And I find that really interesting because, yes, you probably are going to judge me, but I make our bed every day. Yes, I do. I do. I'll show you. Absolutely, I'll show you when we get to that room. That yes, I do make our bed every day. And she also, this one's funny, and also true, she also says, make sure you have on clean underwear, just in case you get into an accident. The nurses aren't disgusted, and doctors, by your smelly, stainy butt. So yes, Mom always said, make your bed, clean up your house, make sure you have on clean underwear just in case. And it's pretty good philosophy, I would argue. Pretty good philosophy. Yeah. Indeed. butterflies. My wife's collection, I think she's up to 36. And they're all endemic to a certain region or sponsors for those that are protected. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, I think she's up to 36. Somewhere. That region just not appropriate for the way this house is laid out for them to be displayed. So see? Every day. Not hard, fellas. What do you think? Huh? Not that hard, fellas. And you're not gonna get inspected. So, don't, if your corners aren't square, and if you're not tucking your excess and all that good jazz, that it's a big deal. Point is, make the bed so it looks even more inviting. Yeah, and I know you're gonna argue that it looks inviting unmade because you could just, true. But that is inviting. Kind of like the whole hotel feel. Yeah. By the way, fellas, guess what else it involves? The Renaissance man ideal. Yeah, doing some laundry. Indeed. But that's also not tough, right? Just some time. We know the deal. Colors, cold water. Whites, hot or warm, a little dash of bleach. And boys, check your pockets. Not only will you find blow nose, multiple, you might get lucky and find money. I've done that one before. Found money. So it's kind of like paying yourself to do the laundry, sort of. And don't put them all in one load, fellas. Right? Like colors, right? Like colors, like these utility uniforms of my wife's. Yeah, I don't put those with the regular colors per se, unless it's just a super small load. But if it's a meaningful load, boys, don't just pile it all in one. Look at that, that's not that bad. Now though, I might do workout clothes with that, because that makes sense. And then these lounge stuff by themselves. See how easy that is, boys? And now we have three small loads. But yes, laundry too. Hey. So now we gotta tackle outside. The leaves from the monkey pod tree that you're now looking at from the drone shot. So the first thing they do is shed their leaves in the fall, just like the mainland, through February. After it sheds its leaves, then it sheds the pods. So this is caused by what? That beautiful, beautiful tree you're looking at. That's what causes this. Just gotta take care of this. Until pups over there looking for lizards. You looking for lizards, Mama? Any luck? Pick that up later. Do this little bit in the front. Take my yak puller. Get it aired up. Super soft. Yeah. Mama. I have to get the yak toe down to the gas station. Get some air. Yeah. Put the yak in maybe sometime next week. What are you doing, Mama? Come on, let's go inside. Ready? Yeah, let's go in. Come to the end of my day, the chores, that word. But hey, look, thanks for stopping in and chatting for a while. As aspiring Renaissance men, there are some things that we need to stop being so taboo about and start looking at things a little differently, in a different light. All right, so laundry's folded. About to start the oven for supper. A little tired. But yeah, hey, thanks for stopping in, and as always, be good out there, take care of yourselves, and we'll talk on the other side, all right? Take care.